everyone. I hope everyone are doing well. This view, it's just the sky. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some birds, but there's people everywhere here, so I don't want to, upset anyone. So let's just keep it this way. Just listen, right? Um, I hope you've been well. I know I took a little break from just social media in general, and it's been a while, but you know what? Better later than never, right? So let's get into these messages. Let's see what we need to know. So the first message here is that this misfortune slash challenge is going to put you on your best path. Okay, so whatever happened, there is a bigger picture, a bigger meaning behind that. And even though it may look like, a misfortunate situation, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And we are here to expand our souls, right? We are not our minds, we are not our bodies. We are a combination of God, mind, body, and soul, right? So just keeping that in mind moving forward and stepping outside of this 3D reality and the 3D body and flesh, not forgetting about your, precious vessel, because that is the home for your soul, right? The home for your spirit. But just remembering that whatever is happening right now, right, is a lesson. It is a lesson, and God would never give you something that you couldn't bear, right? And so if this lesson has been given to you, that means that you are ready to receive it, and you are ready to understand it and process it, and you are ready to act accordingly, take some sort of action. And you would have to apply all the knowledge learned so far to get through this situation, right? The only way is through. And the important thing here is to feel it. You gotta feel all the emotions that you feel. You gotta feel everything that you feel in your mind and your body, and even in your soul, because your soul is experiencing all this as well. And don't suppress anything, right? Let it all come to the surface, explore that space. Something precious, something important, something beautiful will come from that space, okay? I'm hearing painful. Something here is really painful or has been really painful. But you gotta feel it to heal it. It's the only way. I just seen 333. You gotta feel it to heal it, right? And take your time and be gentle and know how to slow down and really take very, very good care of yourself right now. Prioritizing your well-being, mental and physical well-being, emotional well-being, and just shutting everything and everyone out is important right now. Just really prioritizing yourself. Like, you are that important. I know that you are a super empath. Sometimes you may feel like you are not important enough to take that time for yourself, but God is saying that this is the time for you. This is the time for deep rooted healing, okay? This is the time for some sort of major transformation and upgrade, an expansion, leveling up in some way, some form, somehow. And it almost feels like a whole new reality, and this reality may not be what you imagined it to be, but just letting go of that control, and then also moving with caution, is that the word? Caution. Being careful how you move next, okay? I've noticed lately that I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of spiritual attacks, not, only on me, but the people close, not only people close to me, but just people around me, right? I've been noticing that a lot of light workers been attacked, like either physically or financially or legally or mentally, emotionally. Like, there's been a lot of attacks on people, right? And what is happening right now, that we are in such a strong spiritual battle, like we are in a vortex, that sorry guys, I gotta back up a little bit. We are in a vortex where we've been there, right? People call it the last days, or however you want to call it, right? But last days may last, we don't even know how long, right? There might be a very long period of time that these last days will last, so we don't, only God knows, right? And the future, is not guaranteed. So we, as a light worker, are responsible for, an afterlife. You're responsible for what you will experience after this and how you will live the rest of your life here in this reality, right? So, yeah, somebody here is saying, just leave me alone. Somebody here is saying that, just whatever distractions, whoever is trying to get through, and you feel like that is just not it, It's okay to not respond. It's okay to just ignore. This is not in your orbit. This is somebody trying to get in your field, trying to get in your orbit. This is a distraction. This energy, this person, these people, they want something from you, and it's okay to not give it to them. It's okay to give it to yourself now. What used to be is not what it is anymore. Like, you have changed, and I'm getting that, like, you will be applying strict measures from now on. Like, you will build stronger boundaries than before. And a lot of you, that will upset a lot of people, especially the ones that are used to free access to you, or just constant, you're somebody who's always uplifting others, like, not, you're somebody who's always showing love and, like, care, and, like, you're always pumping people up. But right now, God is saying that let them do that themselves. Like, it is not your job nor your responsibility to build other people's egos, like validate their egos. And so many people are just used to that, and you doing that for them, and God is just saying, like, no, you don't have to do that no more. You can do hard things. You are a heavy lifter, what I'm seeing here. Like, you can go harder, and you can still stay soft, but you can do hard things. Like, it can be as simple as just maybe even lifting more. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to the gym, or if you run, or if you exercise, just doing more, going harder, and, like, really stretching yourself, and, like, testing your boundaries. And I'm getting that right now you will be focusing more on the physical strength rather than mental, because you may be feeling a little bit, exhausted mentally. So you will be focusing more on, like, a physical strength, and that is a great place to start from, okay? Because obviously those two go hand in hand, but it's easier to experience or to build a physical strength than mental, emotional strength, meaning that take a break from emotional I'm hearing torture. whoever is torturing you emotionally, or whatever it is that's torturing you emotionally, just ignore it for a while. Just forget about it, and focus on your physical strength, building your physique up, okay? Just really going inward and taking very good care of yourself and slowing down and really being in the moment, enjoying the moment, finding the things that you really love by yourself, you guys, by yourself. Like, I'm getting that you already overcame. I just heard spirit of rejection. You already overcame spirit of rejection. So there has been like some sort of heavy energy around you that's been just, it is a spirit of rejection. It's something that's been sent your way because, it knows that will trigger you. It knows that, it may be your trauma, right? And you already know what it is. You already see it. You already recognize it. And you understand that spirit actually has nothing to do with you or your self-worth. Like, whoever rejected you for whatever reason, these people are sent your way to do exact that, so that you could get stronger by yourself. You could get firmer within yourself, and you could stand strong by yourself, right? Prioritizing health, both physical and mental. Yeah, definitely prioritizing health, your well-being, prioritizing sleep, detoxing. The best detox, you guys, not gonna lie, it's fasting. Fasting is the best detox, okay? Well, I mean, green juices, celery juices, green juices from Trader Joe's first thing in the morning. Also detox teas, any type of herbs. Literally, it can be any type of herb as long as you're not allergic. With some ginger and some lemon and some honey, okay? And then garlic, applying garlic regularly in your diet, These things will do. Turmeric, cayenne pepper, right? But the best way to detox is just not eat. Like, and once because everything starts from an idea, right? Once you, get comfortable with the idea of not eating, it's going to be hard because your mind and body is going to fight that, because you're telling yourself no, and then you obviously want to do it. And your body is also just used to maybe having a regular meals, right? But once you, start getting comfortable with that thought of like, we're not eating today, like, eventually you'll get there, Start planting the seeds, But once you start detoxing, once you start fasting, your body will just cleanse itself, start eating up like itself, all the toxins and everything. So because it has nothing else to live off, right? And the sugar is the worst. So just leaving out the sugar and the carbs and going vegan, for like maybe like 6 months or a year, however long you can do it, is a great way to just eating less, okay? Yeah, Spirit here is saying teas and herbs are really important right now, and juices, especially vegetable juices, but also fruit juices in moderation. Fresh pressed, of course. Come as you are, says this card. You are enough. You are beautiful. Yeah. So there will be a place where you will not be welcomed as you are because it's not your place. I just seen 14. Something is not quite right in that place, okay? That place will reject you, and that is the God's redirection towards something better, you don't belong in that place. Maybe it had a lesson for you, but you won't be there for a long time, and that place will start rejecting you, or you will start rejecting that place. There will be a lot of friction there, and your job is to observe that and choose the path of least resistance. choosing the path of least resistance and going the other way, and being okay with being rejected, being okay with things not working out, being okay with losing money there or not getting what you wanted, and going other way, because that other way, even if it's less money, even if it's less tangible things, will be more abundant for you, will be good for your soul, will be plenty for your soul, and you will feel at ease once you start going towards the right way and just really, really diving deep and surrendering, within your surrendering to your intuition. You will be surrendering to your intuition completely in this season. Like, don't even think twice, okay? Whatever feels right, whatever feels just doesn't feel right, like, just don't even do it. You don't have to reply, you don't have to go, you don't have to prepare, you don't have to do nothing, okay? All you have to do is feel good right now. That's all you gotta do. Feel good and have some discipline, have some self-discipline when it comes to evolving and when it comes to building yourself up and building strength, and having discipline when it comes to your routine, when it comes to your diet, when it comes to healthy relationships. I'm getting that your taste in people, it is changing, has been changing. You don't resonate with the same things that you used to resonate with before, and that is totally okay. It is fine. Every season is important. There's a lesson, in every endeavor, but you are like on a completely new, I just started a new life. There's like a new life, opening up right now, and transition is always a little bit chaotic, and it's okay. Like, give it 30 days, okay? Give it 30 days, give it 60 days, give it 90 days. Like, the energy will pick up. Cultural shock is a normal thing, coming out of one timeline to moving towards another timeline. Cultural shock is a normal thing to experience, because it is really all energetic, and our mind just trying to process it and keep up with it and organize it, and change is always scary, right? But only change will evolve you. Only change will grow your soul. Only change will open up new pathways. Only change will propel you forward, right? So don't be afraid to switch it up, okay? Another thing that I'm getting here, that you can always go back. You can always go back, and it will be better than the first time. So if you thought that, oh man, you took a wrong route, and now you you detoured, and now you have to go back, and now you lost what you had, it won't be like that. Just know that everything I just see in 1818 will be very prosperous, abundant, new period for you, even if it's, let's say, in the same location or something like that, or around the same people, but you will be different. And not all is lost. Like, you are not coming empty-handed. You are coming with an experience. This time, you can see clearly what works, what doesn't work, right? What needs to be adjusted, what you don't need to partake in anymore. How you should, I've just heard routine changes. I just heard something about just having a better routine, maybe going to bed earlier, waking up with the sunrise, going to bed with the sunset around that time, and just really like being one with Earth's cycle. I just heard that somebody is a concrete paradise. You are dying there. Get out of there. You don't belong there. I don't know who this is for, but that is not your place. You need to get out of there, and fast. Start planning your exit, okay? You don't have to move tomorrow or, next week, but start planning your great escape, okay? You belong somewhere beautiful. There's a better place for you out there. God wants what's best for you. That is not your place. That is something that you are sacrificing for money or whatever reason. you are there for, and you already learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn in that concrete paradise, and now you can leave that behind and you can come back to earth, and that's where you will get your strength back, and that's where you will feel rejuvenated, reborn again. That's where you will get your energy from, and that's where you'll be able to be one with God. Not in that concrete paradise, not in that matrix human built world. There is some sort of mid ground here as well. You don't have to go all the way here, all the way there. You can settle somewhere in between, you know. Really, you got to explore that place, because there's definitely a better place for you out there that God wants to move you. And you've been getting maybe signs about it. You've been getting thoughts or dreams or visions, or you may have like a mood board, or maybe you have like a dream that, you know, this will never happen. But now is the time. God is saying that you are ready. You've been ready, you know. Everything will work out. Things normally go a little bit better when you plan it, right? When you plan it. So if you have, you know, a little bit of savings, you have a place to live, you have a vehicle, you have a job, you know, something, you know, you know somebody. But even if you don't, everything will come together. Everything will work out. What I'm hearing here is to go and explore that place, okay? Like, take a mini trip there first before you move, right? It may be scary to just leave everything behind. I just heard stability. Somebody will be leaving their stability behind for their dream location, what I just heard. This is a gift this is your reward, what I just heard. This is your reward for whatever you just went through. I just heard a sacrifice. You sacrificed something, or you sacrificed yourself, or you sacrificed a relationship, or you sacrificed a job. Something here will be sacrificed for something better, okay? Where you are going next is going to be so much better than where you at right now. And you can feel it in your body, you can feel it in your soul that you're just not living, you know, like this is not your place, like get out of there. And go towards that other place that you've been thinking of. Go towards that place that is, even if you're not quite ready, like 100%, 200% ready yet, you will get ready once you make that decision, you know. Just make a decision that you don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, period, because God says so, and you deserve it, and God wants that for you. And yes, it's maybe out of your reach. It may seem impossible, but it will work out. I'm here to tell you that that thing will work out for you. It will work out. It's been done in a higher realm. If you know that it's been done, you know that you're going there next, for sure. So start preparing, okay? And in this place, you'll be able to come as you are, God is saying. Look, can you see this? Because it says, come as you are. Come as you are enough, you are beautiful. In this place, you will be enough. And you will feel beautiful. Get out of the situations that make you feel like you are not enough, or make you feel ugly, or make you feel stupid. Whatever these people are trying to tell you or show you or make you feel some sort of way, that is just not your place. Like you are their prisoner there. Like they're keeping you captive there. For whatever rewards, you know, may seem like it's some sort of effery. Like, you know, they may be fooling you with like a false stability or whatever. Maybe you have like a regular income, but you can have same thing in this other place that is you're going to be more suitable for your body, mind, and soul. Okay. Yeah, doing the impossible. You will be doing the impossible. You will be doing something so great that like other people are gonna be like, how did she do it? Like, how did they do that? Like, it will amaze a lot of people that, like, that thing will be done, you know, whatever it is. Like, it is your dream. Like, for a lot of people, I'm seeing there's a dream location. For a lot of people, it may be a dream job. For other people, I'm getting this is like your dream, whatever it is, maybe building a family or whatever it is that you want, you know, just decide what it is that you want and where and how is gonna figure itself out. Don't worry about that part. Don't be afraid of exposure. You can handle it. Yeah, somebody here, you know, you may have been sitting on your talents. Don't be sitting on your talents now, you know. Your, you know, roadblock here is a fear of exposure. Once you understand that, and once you like overcome it, and that takes practice. Things don't just happen overnight, you know. Nobody just goes like viral over, I mean, some people do, but like it's very rare that people just go like from 1 to like 1,000, right? It is a process, you know. You gotta practice. If you are afraid of, you know, public speaking, you're afraid of being online, you're afraid showing your face, that thing, the fear of exposure, is standing in the way of your abundance, okay? Now, I'm not saying that everyone wants to be online, everyone wants to be exposed. Like, there's lots of earth angels that are living the most beautiful, private, hidden lives, and they couldn't be happier. But for you, I'm getting, because you are natural born leader, you need to be comfortable with being some way, somehow exposed. And it will feel uncomfortable because you are humble, okay? You are not used to a lot of attention. For you, the attention may feel uncomfortable, scary, inappropriate. You may be shy, you may be insecure, and that is okay, and that is normal, you know. Majority of earth angels are. But there is something that, you know, there is some sort of hidden talent that the world needs to see. I don't know what it is. For somebody, I just heard music. For somebody, I heard dance. For somebody, I heard performing some way, public speaking, life coaching, fitness, even medical. There will be some, and your exposure doesn't need to be like millions, trillions of people. Like, it can just be within your field, you know. But you are afraid of judgment right now, and that is standing in the way of your abundance, okay? And it will not be easy because you are too tough on yourself. You are your own worst critique, right? You are afraid of judgment, but you are judging yourself the most. And you are your own worst enemy in this situation, and you need to fight that, and you need to practice that, and you need to do it even though. Do it nevertheless, you know. Go through that nevertheless, you know, even if you're afraid, even if you're uncomfortable, even if you know, don't want to do it. You gotta practice, because practice makes perfect. And once you get used to that, I just heard cooking for somebody. You are a good chef, and that is a talent, that is a gift. But because you are afraid of exposure, you will not go online and show your talent to the world. And that is standing in the way. Gardening, I just heard for somebody. A motherhood, I just heard. I mean, I'm not saying that you need to expose your kid. I'm just saying that your spirit is what it is, that other moms, other chefs, other, You will inspire gardeners, other builders, fitness, whatever it is. These people will be so inspired by you. They will be so inspired, and you will teach people new ways, because you get your downloads straight from the source. You get your downloads, ideas from God. Not everyone gets same idea. Everyone get ideas, okay? We are not the same, but we're all the same, okay? If anybody can tune in, anybody can elevate, anybody can become enlightened, it's possible for everybody. But since you're already so connected, I just heard psychic. You are a psychic, but you're afraid of your own potential. You're afraid of your power. You are afraid of your gifts. You're afraid of people judging you, people thinking that you're weird, strange, don't belong. And that is okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay that people stare at you. You can stare, but you cannot touch. It's okay that people stare. It's okay that people talk shit. People will always judge. I've never seen somebody who is on their thing judging somebody who's trying to do something too. It's always the ones that are afraid or don't have nothing going on for them. It's always the ones that, sit on a couch all day, every day, watching TV, watching other people live. But you're somebody who can actually lead large groups of people. I just seen like a yoga retreat or like some sort of health retreat for somebody. Somewhere in a beautiful location or island. I just seen like a Reiki healing. You may be like a healer. You can heal with your energy, with your hands. And you're afraid that people would judge you because you can do that. But you don't understand that is a very small percentage of people on earth that can do that have that gift. So it is very important that you apply that gift, that you do something with it. Go get like a certification if that makes you feel better, Something. You got to do something with your gifts, okay? Don't be sitting on your talents now. The time is now. Like, life is short, you guys. Yeah, don't be afraid of exposure. You can handle it, God is saying. Surrendering to your intuition, really. Get used to being bored, God is saying. That's where the growth happens. Yeah, it's so important to be okay with being bored and be okay with being by yourself, because that's when you can hear your higher self. That's when you can heal your deepest traumas. That's where you can receive the greatest downloads, by yourself, in solitude, with the connection to God, with no distractions. Writing a book, releasing your craft. Wow. Somebody here will be writing a book and you will be releasing your craft. I even saw a dream a couple days ago that somebody wrote a book, and that book was received very well. Like, it was literally like a top seller. What it's called, Barnes, and what's the store? The Barnes, and you know what I mean, the bookstore. That's where I seen a dream that somebody's book was there. Yeah, you will be reaching your highest potential in this on this new timeline. Something big is coming in, God is saying. Preparation. You gotta prepare. Preserving your energy. You gotta preserve your energy. Yeah, it's very important to do things that you enjoy doing right now, and only that. Whatever doesn't feel aligned, whatever doesn't feel right, don't be pleasing nobody now. The only person you gotta please is yourself and God right now. Make God proud, just stop caring about other people right now. Just stop caring about them. Just do what's right for you, what is the right thing to do, okay? Obviously, we're not, as long as we're not hurting nobody, but some people will get offended, and that's okay. It's okay. Like, they'll get over it. They gotta learn how to validate themselves. Like, your time validating other people is over. I'm sorry. They got the best of you. Now you're gonna be focusing on that, all that energy, on yourself. You will be you will be validating yourself. Like, you will be unavailable, out of reach. Like, where did she go? I'm getting, somebody will be asking you, like, hey, you haven't posted in a while, like, where, because some people are just, they're just nosy. Some people are monitoring spirits. Some people are just obsessed with you, maybe online or something, and they will be, oh, you haven't posted in a while, or they'll be texting you It's okay to not reply. It's okay. It's okay to not reply. Okay. It's totally fine. The way you interact with certain people will be changing from now on. If you cannot find good people around you, be one, period. Stay on the highest frequency possible. Staying on the highest possible frequency. Every single day, literally every single minute. Choosing that higher frequency. Literally having a bird's eye view, right? Like, understanding that, whatever is negative, whatever is challenging, like, just rising above that, right? And seeing the higher picture, understanding that we are here to expand our souls, and working from that place, right? God already showed you what is not for you. Believe it, period. I always forget this. I'm a little slow, you guys. I always forget this part. God already showed you what is not for you. And, you better believe it. You better believe it, because what is not for you is going to start hurting you more and more and more and more until you are forced to give it up. Okay? So, the first time when God shows you that, this is not for you, this is destructive, this is toxic, this is negative, this is draining, this is bad shit, let it go. Don't go back there now, Don't go back there now. Not saying that people couldn't change, but it is what it is right now. So let's see 6 months from now. Let's see a year from now. A lot of these people will be spiraling downwards. They'll be going down because they're so disconnected from God. They're so disconnected from moral. They're so disconnected from empathy, compassion, love, understanding. These people are egoistic. They're narcissistic. They are entitled. These people think that they're entitled to you, entitled to your energy, entitled to your response. And if you don't give them a certain response, that they will attack you, because that is not what they wanted from you. These people want control. Whatever wants control over you is not going to say what, but you know what? That is not from God. God is a God of free will, okay? God is a God of free. Remember that. God does not control. God controls bigger things, okay? But God will never micromanage, in a way, like when you see somebody trying to micromanage you, control you, or force you into something, that is not from God, okay? God will protect, but God will not control, okay? The two different things, okay? Major difference. Ask to speak to God. Time out is over. Yeah, I'm getting that because you took some sort of side road. got detoured, you have been feeling disconnected from the source, and that recalibration will take a little bit of time. That reconnection would need a little bit of effort. You would have to go to high godly places. You would have to hang out with godly people. You would have to be by yourself in solitude, alone. You would have to sleep a lot. You would have to rest a lot. You would have to put everything on pause to reconnect to your body, to your mind, to your soul, to your spirit, and to the higher force, okay? And that will take some time. It may take 2 weeks, it may take 30 days, 60 days. Normally for light workers, this happens very quickly, so reconnection may take, like, I would say 2 weeks, give it good 2 weeks to a month to get connected back, to plugged in. And you will get there, but you gotta ask for it. Like, you gotta ask to speak to God. I just seen 444. This is angel message to somebody. You gotta ask to speak to God, because we do have free will. We can disconnect if we want to. We can go and be toxic. We can be be self-destructive. And what I've seen for the past, like, let's say 6 months, I've been seeing a lot of people self-destruct, and that's where a lot of this world is going towards that way. Like, a lot of people will self-destruct. Like, the vision that I had was like really crazy. It was a bunch of souls that were just driving too fast. They were driving too fast and they were hitting the wall. They were hitting another car, hitting a wall, they were hitting something, and they just disappeared. The light was just gone. Like, the light was just released back to the universe, back to wherever it belongs, right? And it was happening on such a rapid speed and so quickly that I was like, oh my God, like, boom, boom, boom. All these souls just self-destructing, right? And in a lot of these cases, drugs were involved. Some sort of substance was involved, either drunk driving or substance, or something that was altering the God mind, right? Something that's altering the reality. Because the clearest you can be, like the clearest you can see, is so completely sober. No drugs, no shrooms, no weed, no alcohol, no nothing, no medicine, no nothing. No hormones in your body, right? The clearest you can see is sober. So I don't know who it is that I'm speaking to, but you gotta detox. You gotta detox, like 90 days, like nothing, like don't eat anything, Eat only when you feel like you're dying. Like, you gotta drink plenty of water with lemon, lots of ginger, lots of garlic, lots of cayenne pepper, and lots of green juices. Because you have clouded vision. You don't see clearly right now. You've been too deep in that vortex that God wants to pull you out of there. So go sober, okay? Stay sober for 90 days, okay? Don't do any 90 days, and you gotta take it day by day. It's not eat cigarettes, I just heard for somebody. You gotta stop it. Like, you literally gotta stop it today. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, that thing will not end well. Like, you already overboard with it. Like, it's already going. Like, you gotta stop it. Like, getting that people will be getting sick. And that is direct karma from what you are doing to, what you are allowing to be done to yourself. There is some sort of energy that is plugged, or like around you, or like it's planted. What I'm getting, it's planted in you, that is self-destructive. It's the energy, you guys. I'm telling you, this is a real thing. I've been feeling this so strongly lately that even myself, like, I had to leave a lot of things and people behind, because I've been feeling this energy so strongly lately that, like, okay, I gotta, like, separate from all this, like, literally detox from all that, because that will not end well. And you can try and explore that yourself, but the energy that I've been feeling is like it's influencing, like it's influencing very don't want to say like weak souls, but yeah, in a way, like my weak minds. Okay, it's influencing weak minds. So the weaker the mind, the faster it will self-destruct, right? The stronger minds, like the stronger souls, will also get affected. Will also get affected because eventually we are all one. We're here together. So we're only as strong as our weakest link. And our weakest links are not doing that well right now. Let me tell you, like even our strongest soldiers are not doing well right now. So we gotta like put an extra gear on. We really do gotta put an extra gear on and just, resist. You gotta resist. You gotta have some self-discipline. We are not doing what everyone else are doing right now. We're taking our time. We're slowing the F down. We are taking good care of our bodies. We are hating. You gotta hate your addiction. You gotta hate it. You can't just, we're just letting it go. We're not letting it. We hate it. We hate it because it's a question of life and death. Really is. You gotta hate your addiction, whatever it is. You gotta hate it so much that you gotta resist it. Like that is your enemy. Your addiction is your enemy, period. It will kill you, period. It will damage you to the point where you will not have fun anymore in this world, trust me. So you gotta hate it, really, really. Like you gotta put all your aggression, resistance, as much strength as you can. Like, and the best way is to go the other way, So, go for a run and drink green juices. Do these two things for 90 days, and I promise you that your life will change. Okay. What else? Yeah, God is saying, look that away. That is not your path, period. Something better is on the way here. They are not for you. Toxic and destructive. Did I not just say that? Will destroy what you are building. Will extract your energy and resources. Brighter days ahead of you. Releasing anger. Yeah, releasing anger. Yeah, put that anger, into something productive and constructive. Put that channel that anger into something. Channel that anger into boxing. Channel that anger into running. Channel that anger into building something. Channel that anger into hating what's toxic and destructive. Right? Channel that anger into eating better, drinking better, sleeping more. Channel that anger into slowing down. Reset, major reset. Listen to your body. Gotta listen to your body. I just heard connection. Gotta listen to your body when it comes to a connection with somebody. Somebody is making you sick. Have you noticed? They're making you sick. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? Every time they come around, every time you come around them, you get sick one way or another. Physically sick. This person, this energy is making you physically sick. Do you think that is from God? Do you really think that is from God? That is not from God. That energy is trying to take you out, period. That energy will bring diseases. That energy will bring suffer. That energy will bring, I don't want to say what, but you know what next. And this has been an ongoing thing, and you are refusing to listen. You are refusing to give it up because you think that is your twin flame. You think that is your soulmate. No, that's a sex demon. I don't know who this is for, but there you go. feel like that's all I have for today. Listen to your body, okay? And listen to what I'm saying, okay? Reset, yes. Let that toxic D go, toxic V go, whatever it is, right? Brighter days ahead of you, they're not for you. And God already showed you what is not for you. And stay on a healthy, higher frequency. So that is all I have for you. I'm sorry, I'm just really passionate about this because I've seen this a lot in my circle lately, and it just, yeah, it's not okay. Like, you have a responsibility to protect yourself. You got a responsibility to choose better for yourself. And God wants you to feel good. God wants you to, I just heard lustful. You gotta let go. You gotta go celibate. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. You gotta go. Somebody here needs somebody here. I just heard enchanted with with lustful energy. And God is saying right now that you gotta let that go. Like, you gotta reject that. You gotta hate that. You gotta hate that. You gotta hate that lustful energy. And you gotta resist that. So whenever you feel that lust within your body, you go for a run. You know, you don't go and watch porn. You don't call your F boy, F girl. You don't play with yourself. You go for a run. You go cook yourself for a nice vegan meal. You go and put that energy into your purpose. You go and hit the forest or the beach or lay on the ground. You go hug a tree, and you got to resist that energy, okay, for the next 90 days. Alrighty. That's all I have for you guys. I hope that you got something out of it. If you didn't, then it's okay too. It's just, I'm sure you will get it. But I hope you all the best, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. I will be here more because I feel like, we need each other. Like, I need you guys too. Like, energy goes both ways, and we are going to do this together. Like, we cannot do everything by ourselves. So, we're gonna get through this together, and we're gonna rebuild, and we're gonna rebuild better, and we're gonna rebuild healthier, and we're gonna build godly timeline together, okay? And we're gonna get healthier. So if you feel sick right now, just know that will change for you. The timeline is 90 days. So you gotta put more effort into your healing, okay? And really loving yourself so much more, and not letting these toxic energies influence you or come even near you, okay? Gotta protect your energy, gotta protect your aura, gotta protect your energy body first. I just heard 6 feet. Yeah, like, don't. If somebody's trying to come into your field and you don't want it, you just get up and leave and go. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to talk to them. There will be a lot of, I just heard, distraction and agents and just negative force trying to get through you because they think that they're winning, okay? They think that they're winning right now, but we are, you as a light worker, you as, earth angel, you are building up your strength and power. So in your next season, you will be much stronger in that season, okay? And just focus on yourself right now, okay? Focus on preserving and protecting your energy and protecting your body, and don't let nobody close to you right now. You gotta reset, you gotta heal, you gotta restore, and you gotta keep all that dirt away from you, okay? I love you so much, and God loves you so much more. I just heard freedom. Yeah, some sort of beautiful chapter of freedom is going to come out of this. And for somebody, I just seen a van, so I don't know, take it or leave it, but I just seen a van. So anyways, bye you guys.